Hello everyone, welcome to my Facebook and or YouTube channel. My name is Kit. Today I want to talk to you about the importance of setting goals. Let me ask you, why do we need to set goals? What do we get from them? From my personal experiences, as you know, if you are following me on Facebook, on my Facebook page, and if you've watched my YouTube videos on my YouTube channel, I have been setting and accomplishing goals since June 2011, big and small. What we get from setting goals is 1, a sense of direction, 2, sense of purpose, 3, a sense of belonging. Let me ask you, imagine you're sitting down into your car and you start your engine. Imagine you don't know where you're heading, you don't know where your destination is. That is how people live when they don't set goals. They have no sense of direction, they have no sense of purpose, they have no sense of belonging. In my opinion, setting goals gives us those qualities, attributes, or whatever you want to call them. I remember when I set my first major goal way back in 2011, 2012, I wanted to achieve the women's 10k. I wanted to complete the women's 10k in Glasgow in an hour and 15 minutes. This goal took me 5 years to complete. Yet, because I had set a goal, I was focused on it, I got a sense of direction, a sense of purpose, a sense of belonging. I was committed to it. If I had not set myself that goal, I doubt very much I would have achieved that goal at all. Having a goal in life, like I said, gives us a sense of direction, sense of purpose, and a sense of belonging. Next question I want to cover is, what do we get from setting goals? A goal is only a goal when we have it down on paper. Unless we have written it down on paper or on your gadgets, your mobile phone, your iPad, your desktop or your laptop, it's not visually there. It's constantly in your head. It's cluttering up your head. It exhausts you. However, when you've got it down visually, you can focus on that visually, because you know the saying, out of sight, out of mind. When something is out of your sight, it's out of your mind. However, when you write down your goal, it's on paper, it's on your gadget, it's there visually, it's physical. Therefore, you are more than likely to focus on it. It gives you clarity, it helps you to focus, it gives you the visuals. Therefore, you become more goal-orientated, you become fully committed, you become fully focused on this goal. I am so obsessed with achieving my goals. I am attracted and drawn to people who have achieved bigger goals, and I learn from them. Recently, I learned from Grant Cardone, from listening to his audiobook on Audible, Be Obsessed or Be Average, that it is important to write down your goals each and every single day in order for you to fully focus, fully commit, and have that clarity as to what it is you want to achieve. I've started doing this recently, writing my business goal down on my entrepreneurial journal. This is quite sophisticated for me. This is day 10 for me, and because I have been writing it down each day, I am more committed, I am more focused, I have more clarity as to why I am setting up this new business. Next question I want to go on to is, what do we get from working on our goals? I want to expand on this particular question because it's something that I am currently exceptionally passionate about. What we gain from working on our goals is more valuable than actually reaching that particular goal that you're working towards. A goal generally means that we have to step out of our comfort zone in order to get what we haven't got. That's what a goal means. If you've did something before, you've got something, you've been somewhere before, it's no longer a goal. A goal merely means that you want something, or you want to go somewhere, you want to be someone, you want to learn some skills that you haven't got there yet. That means you must step out of your comfort zone in order to get there, in order to reach your goals. Which gives me an opportunity to tell you that from doing all that, you gain experience, which is vital in order to learn what works and what doesn't work, in order for you to reach your goals. Second is knowledge. You get knowledge from working on your goals. Think of Thomas Edison. When he was inventing his invention of the electric light bulb, he said, I found 10,000 ways, which doesn't work. He didn't say, I failed at 10,000 times. He said, I found 10,000 times what it doesn't work. 10,000 times. It doesn't work. Therefore, he needed to do something different in order to get a different result to achieve his goal. Experience is most important to us when we're working towards our goals. Life experiences is valuable. It's priceless. Money cannot buy that. I've experienced so many failures. I've made many mistakes. I have failed numerous times because it didn't work. However, I have never allowed my failures to hold me back from stepping out of my comfort zone. It is from knowledge of working towards my goals that I know I can do this. I'm capable of reaching this particular goal, even though it may take longer than I think it's going to take, even though it may be more challenging than I think it's going to take, even though I'm going to have many setbacks than I originally thought I was going to have. I trust my capabilities. I'm going to get there one day. It may be 3 years' time, it may be 5 years' time, it might even be 10 years' time. No problem. I trust the process. I trust my capabilities. I trust myself. Therefore, I keep moving forwards. Baby steps, one at a time. And the knowledge that we gain from working on our goals is also priceless. Think of the experience and the knowledge that you have, that you can share with people. I've achieved that goal. I know how it feels like. Yes, it's going to be frustrating. Yes, you're going to have setbacks. Yes, you'll make mistakes. Yes, you are going to feel frustrated. No problem. You'll get there one day. Be patient. Have trust in your capabilities. Have trust in yourself. Believe in yourself. When you believe in yourself, you're already halfway there. Third is insights. You get insights more about yourself than anyone else. You will gain insights that you never knew about yourself when you're working towards your goals. Let me give you an example. When I joined Toastmasters for public speaking, I never knew that I could develop and enhance so many skills that I am taking advantage of through my journey with Toastmasters. I joined Toastmasters in February 2016. It has been almost 30 months, more than 30 months that I joined. I have mastered the art of impromptu speaking. Although I may not have won any competitions in table topics impromptu speaking, I have mastered the art of how to answer an impromptu speaking question. I no longer stumble. I no longer, let me think about it. I know what to say. I know how to open the speech. I know what to put in the body of the speech. I know what to put in the conclusion of the speech. It may not be perfect, yet I know because I have experience. I've mastered the art of delivering impromptu speech. I could never do that prior to being a Toastmaster. These are amazing insights. I know I can do these things because I am constantly practicing each time I get an opportunity when I attend my regular Toastmasters meetings. These are valuable insights that money could never buy. And it's because I have the experiences of participating in impromptu speaking at Toastmasters as regularly as and as often as I possibly can, I have developed the knowledge, the experiences, and the insights. Therefore, I am full of knowledge as to how to deliver an impromptu speech. I'm no longer afraid of it. I'm no longer stuttering. I'm no longer lost for words because I know how. I have mastered it. I'm confident. I feel at home when I am on stage delivering my impromptu speech. I get many feedback. I get many feedback, positive, constructive and encouraging feedback from my fellow Toastmasters and guests. They say, you're such a natural up there when you're delivering your table topic, is what we call it. How do you do it? I wasn't born with these skills. I have developed them over the last 2.5 years. It's taken me 2.5 years to develop these skills. I wasn't born with them. Therefore, whatever there is that you're working towards, you may not have the skills right now. You may not have the skills today. However, you can develop them over time. You can develop it within the next 7 days, the next weeks, the next months that are coming, next year, the next 2 years, 4 years. Be consistent, like I have been with achieving my big goals and small goals. It takes effort, time, and energy to develop anything that you must develop in order to achieve your goals. Let's go back to my original question of why is it important to set goals? Think about a time when you wanted something as a child. You asked your parents for it. That was your goal. You wanted that toy or whatever it is. You asked your parents for it. You're putting an order through to the universe. I want this. Maybe you didn't get it. However, you did ask for it. Setting a goal is merely putting an order through to the universe to allow the universe to know this is what I want. I'm putting an order through and the universe will deliver. There will be times when you don't achieve your goals. Maybe it wasn't for you. Maybe you don't have the patience to develop the skills in order to achieve this big goal. It may be such a big goal that you think you can't achieve it. You don't have the trust and the faith in order to achieve it. There are a number of the reasons why we can't achieve a big goal. Mainly it's because it's so big. We think, how am I going to achieve this? It's so huge. I'll never get there. It's not for me. However, a big goal, like, say for instance, I wanted to become a public speaker way back in the end of 2015, beginning of 2016. It felt overwhelming for me. How am I going to do this? What do I need to do? What skills do I need to develop? Who do I need to become? What do I need to learn? It was all overwhelming. However, once I broke it down into little steps, small chunks, I got there eventually. Achieving a big goal is like eating an elephant. How do you eat an elephant? You can't. You can't swallow an elephant whole. It's too big. Therefore, you need to cut it up into chewable sizes. This is what achieving goals is. You break it down into smaller goals where you take daily action, small daily action, in order to achieve this big goal. If I had given up on becoming a public speaker early on through my Toastmasters journey, I would not be here today recording YouTube videos, setting up my new business, talking to people in public, creating my Facebook page. It is because I had trust in myself, I trusted my capabilities, I trusted the process and embraced the uncertainties that I am here today talking to you via a screen, talking to you because I have those public speaking skills now. I have developed and mastered them in order to get my message across to you. It is because I trust that I have valuable information to share with you, the public, that I am committed and compelled to make these YouTube videos for you. I want to share with you my experiences of what it feels like to set your goals, work on them and achieve them. I have not achieved every single goal that I have set myself for. Maybe they weren't for me, maybe I wasn't in the right position, maybe I didn't have the skills at the time, maybe I didn't have the patience to develop them at the time. I don't know. What I do know is, when I do achieve a goal, the process and the journey is more valuable than achieving the goal itself. Because my mentor Jim Rohn taught me that there is one particular person that we need to become. We need to become successful. We need to become attractive. We need to become knowledgeable. We need to become open-minded in order to achieve our goals. If and when you feel disheartened, discouraged, and disassociated with your goals, you can get back on track by asking yourself some open-ended questions. What is it that I need to do in order to be one step closer to my goal? What do I need to learn? Who do I need to become? What do I gain from working on this big goal of mine that I'm nowhere near? You're nowhere near this goal because maybe you're not ready to step up to the next level. Maybe you're feeling overwhelmed about stepping up to the next level of achieving your goal. A big goal means that you need to feel comfortable with stepping up to the next level. Let me give you an example. When I had achieved CC in Toastmasters, which is delivering your first 10 prepared speeches, I felt, oh, I'm ready now. I can become a public speaker because I've developed the fundamentals in public speaking. And therefore, I thought about, how do I become a public speaker? And this is when I was open to opportunities. I attended some workshops that a fellow Toastmaster was facilitating. I sat there throughout the entire workshop and thought to myself, I can do that now because I have developed the fundamentals of public speaking. If I hadn't been open to it, if I hadn't achieved my CC, which is delivering first 10 prepared speech at Toastmasters, I wouldn't have the confidence and the trust in myself to say, I can do that now. It is because I had developed the skills and stepped out of my comfort zone and stepped up to the next level in developing my public speaking skills that I felt comfortable to becoming a public speaker. Although I am not on big stages like Tony Robbins and the like, I am a public speaker because I'm comfortable with public speaking. I am talking to lots of people every single day. I'm comfortable with asking questions to the public. I'm comfortable with talking to anyone, anywhere, about anything. This is me taking advantage of my public speaking skills that I have developed since February 2016. That was my goal. Now that I have achieved my goal, I'm taking advantage of those skills and sharing with you the messages that I want to share with you. The messages that I have through my experiences, my knowledge and insights, through working on and achieving my big and small goals since 2011. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments or anything that you want to share with us, please do so at the comment below. I would like you to share this video with your friends, colleagues and family, and I shall connect with you the next time. Thank you, bye.